Today I'm going to solve Crisscross by Nicolas Duhail. If you'd like to try solving this puzzle for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. Let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every box. Box borders divide each blue line into segments with the same sum. So this digit will equal this digit, which will equal the sum of these two, and this will be the sum of these three. Along green lines, adjacent digits differ by at least 5. So if this were a 3, for example, this would have to be an 8 or a 9 to be at least 5 away from it. Okay, I'm going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer, and let's begin. Okay, the first thing I notice is that these 4 blue lines, we have a single digit with a trio of digits. Now the minimum that these 3 digits can be is 1, 2, and 3, which makes 6. So the minimum that this can be is 6. And that applies to all of these, so that is a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple. Okay. So, what does that do for me? Okay, we can talk a bit about the green lines. So I can't place a 5 on these green lines, because if I placed a 5 on it, the next digit would have to be 0 or less or 10 or more, and they aren't valid Sudoku digits. And then they are going to alternate between high and low, above 5 and below 5. If I tried placing 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, and another low digit here, then their maximum difference would be 3, and I have a minimum difference requirement of 5. Same if I placed 2 high digits. Right. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. It can't be a 5, and it can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. And this has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. That makes this from 1, 2, 3, or 4, and this is from 6, 7, 8, or 9. That is from 6, 7, 8, or 9. It can't actually be 6, because if it was 6, both of those would have to be 1. So I can at least eliminate that. This is from 7, 8, 9. Again, can't be 6, or they'd both have to be 1. And these are from 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. These blue lines have to have at least 2 digits from 1, 2, and 3. Because if they didn't, then the minimum would be 3, 4, 5, which would be more than 9. Well, actually, if I took out the 3 and the 2, 1, 4, 5 would be the minimum, which would be 10. So yeah. So there are 2 digits that are from 1, 2, and 3 there, which implies, therefore, that there are 2 digits from 1, 2, and 3, and 4 there. And that's a third one. Got the same here. Okay, these two are going to be the same polarity, same high or low, but they can't be both high because I've already got 3 of those in the row. So that's from 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is from 6, 7, 8, and 9, but again, can't be 6. That is from 1, 2, and 3. It can't be 4 because these would both have to be 9. That's from 7, 8, 9. Okay. This now can't be 1, 2, 3, so that can't be 6. And it can't be 1, 2, 4, because that would give me 5 digits, 5 cells with 1, 2, 3, and 4 in, so that can't be 7. All right. Right, we can use the symmetry to do the same here. Those two must be low because I can't have them both high. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then that one's not a 4. Wait, this one could be a 6. I'm not going to... yeah, that still has the opportunity to be a 6. But, okay, so those are from 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one can't be 6. And again, I've got 2 digits from 1, 2, and 3 on here. But this can't be 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4, so that is not 6 or 7. And that makes these 6 and 7 because I now have an 8, 9 pair. So therefore 1, 2, 3, and 4, as are these. Because it's either 1, 2, 3 or it's 1, 2, 4. But the 1, 2, 3, there's definitely a 1 and a 2 on the blue lines there. So I can remove 1 and 2 from there, and I can remove 1 and 2 from there. 7 can't go next to 3, that's too close, so that's not a 7, and that's not a 7. Okay, this can't be from 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I've already got 4 of those in the box. This can't be from 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I know that I've got 2 that are on here somewhere. So, and in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, I've actually got 4 in the row. So that can't be from 1, 2, 3, and 4, and therefore these must be the low digits, 1, 2, and 3. That makes this a 4, which makes this 9. That is not 4. So this can't be 2, 3, 4 because that's a 4. 2, 3, 4 is one of the ways to make 9. And if it's not 2, 3, 4, then it must have a 1 on it. So one of those is a 1. That can't be a 1, so that can't be a 6. So we either have 1, 2 with 5 to make 8, 1, 2 with 6 to make 9, or 1, 3 with 5. So that is 5 or a 6. Okay. This digit here sees 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the row. It sees an 8, 9 pair, a 6, 7 pair. That is a 5. That makes this digit 6 or 7 to complete the row. These are from 1, 2, 3, and 4 to complete the box. Okay, in this column, this can't be a 1, 2, 3, or 4 because I've already got that in the box. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that can't be 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I already have that in the column. So this must be from 1, 2, and 3. In fact, yeah, from 1, 2, 3, and from 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, this can't be from 1, 2, 3, and 4, and therefore those are my two low digits from 1, 2, and 3. Right, that makes this a 4, and this a 9, and that is not a 9. That 4 means that that is not 4. This 9 makes this 8, which makes this 9. Eight without a 4 is 1, 2, 5. So that's a 5. Those are, it's a 1, 2 pair. That makes that 3. This has to be 8. That is now a 9 there, and I need an 8 for this column. The 3 makes that 1 or 2, and this is 6 or 7. Okay, these two digits must be the same high or low, but they can't be low, so they are high. This one can't be 6. That makes these low, and this one can't be a 4. That's all my low digits for the column. So these are the highs. That's not 6. These are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one is not a 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this digit, in fact, this is a 6, 7 pair. There we go. That removes 6 and 7 from there. So these digits are the same. It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4 because of this column. It can't be 5. Can't be 8 or 9. So they are 6 or 7. That gives me a 6, 7 pair. So I need 5, 8, and 9 to complete this box, and that cell sees an 8 and a 9, so that's a 5. That's 8 or 9. That is 6 or 7. Okay. This digit here has to be at least 5, but if that's 5, right, from the column, it sees 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is 5 or 6. Can't be higher than 6 because it's going to add something to sum to 7. So this must be a 1 or a 2. 5 plus 1 is 6, 5 plus 2 is 7, 6 plus 1 is 7. That gives me a 1, 2 pair in the row. Okay. Okay, if this were 4, this would be 9, or better, that's a 9, so that's an 8. This must be a 3 because it can't be a 4. Now the only place for a 4 in the column is here. That makes that 9. That is not a 3, nor is that. Gives me a 1, 2 pair. That's 9. That's not 9. This can't be a 4 because that's an 8. And it can't be a 3 because of the 3 in the row. That can't be a 3. So one of these two is 3, meaning that's not 3 and that's not 3. That's not 3. That's now a 1, 2, 4 triple, so that's 7. That's 6. That removes 4s from there. That makes this a 4. That is not 4. There's a 4 in one of those two, so that's not 4. That can't be 4 by sudoku, so that is. That's 6. Makes this 5, which does not resolve. But in this row, that is 7 or 8. That makes this a 6. That makes this 7, which makes this a 7. And so now this is 5, 2 or 6, 1. I don't think that's resolved just yet. That is not 7. It gives me an 8, 9 pair. So this here by the column is 5 or 6. Okay, in this column, one of those two is a 4, so that's not a 4. That's 7. Makes this 6. And this 7. And this is also 7. So these two must be a 5 and a 6. That gives me a 5-6 pair in this row, so that is not a 6. This, by the box, is a 5 or a 6, but it can't be a 6. So that's a 5. That's a 6, making this 1. That's a 2-3 pair, making this 1 and this 2. And yes, that does add up to 8. Good. 5, 3, 1 is what I need to add together to make 9. So that's 3, that's 1, that's 2. That does not resolve the 7 and 8. That 2 makes this 1, makes that a 2-4 pair, which makes this a 3, and that's a 2. Okay. All right, this sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't see 6. Sees 7. And it sees 9. So that is 6 or 8. These 3 digits are 4, 5, and 7. That's a 7 because it sees a 4, 5 in the column. That's a 4, 5. That is no longer 7. This one makes this a 2. This 6 makes this 5. This is 6. This is 5. These 2 digits are 1 and 5. No. 1 and 6, which I don't think I can resolve just yet. This 7 makes this a 6. So these are 7, 8, and 3. So that's the 3, and that is 7 or 8. This 2 is looking down, removing 2s from those and 2 from there. So one of these 2 is a 2, so that's not a 2, and that is not 2. This one is looking across there. I can remove a 1 from there and a 1 from there. Okay. These 3 digits are from 1, 2, 8, and 9. That one's not a 1, that one's not a 9, that one's not a 2. These are from 3, 6, 8, 9. And this one is not a 6. All right. All right. The read and sum lines are done. blue lines. Oh, that one's 3 is making that 6. That one. That is removing 6 from there. I need a 2 in this row, which goes here. That makes this 7, 8, or 9 to complete the row. This 3 is looking down. That's a 1. These 3 digits are 4, 6, 9. That is not 4, that is not 9, that is not 6. That 1 looks up there. That is not a 1, that is. That 2 looks up. That's an 8. That makes this 9 and this 8. That's now a 2. That's a 6. That is 7 and 8 there. 6 looks down to make that 4, 9, and 6, which makes 5 and 4. Six and 8 come out of there, and the 8 comes out of there. I've got a 3, 9 pair, and this 9 resolves that. So that's 3. That's 9. That's 8. That can't be 4, and so must be a 1. That resolves my 3 and my 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. That's the central box done. I've got a 2 and a 4 there, and I've done the top 6 rows. That is not a 9 by the row or an 8 by the column, making it 7. That makes this 8, this 7, and I have 2 digits to go, which are 3 and 5, and I can place them like that. And I have clearly done something wrong. What have I done wrong? Where is my error? 4927, that looks good. 9283 looks good. 4938 looks good. 4927 looks good. 181 seems to be good. 49283 looks good. 77 with 6. 7412, 6123, 9135, 8512. Those all look good. So I've got 2 8s in this row. Okay. I've got 2 5s in this row. How did that happen? Okay, I'm missing a 5 candidate here. That 8. That's going to be 7. That's 8. That's a 5. And now I have 3 and 7. That's a 7 and that's a 3. Missed a candidate, but I figured out the error. That happens sometimes. And that was a beautiful puzzle, and I made it harder than it should have been by messing up. But I figured it out and got it corrected, and fortunately it didn't affect the rest of the solve too much. Well, if you like this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see some more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.